So why don't
Well,
you?
that's like if Councilman Rowland wants to, well, let's say Councilman Jones, there were a couple things he wanted on the agenda. I'm not here to try to figure out what he wants or what his intention is.
But
Submit it.
hold on, I love this part. When we send an email to Ms. Dickey and you with the right language, because you can't mess that up, it still doesn't seem to get on the agenda. So what is a way in which we can come to agreement upon? Because what worked for us, what we was told by council, was that we just make a motion up here, and then it's put on the agenda. Time after time, we make the motion up here, still not put on the agenda. Time after time, we send an email, and it's still not put on the agenda.
Councilman Wallace came earlier. He got a copy of the draft agenda. Your issues were on there. They were scratched out and listed as unclear per council.
And where's the
All I'm
document-
doing
where's the
is following.
documentation? Where's the documentation?
Can you
from?
give him a copy of that?
From council that says that was unclear.
I guess my thing
It
is,
doesn't say that.
my thing is, I think we need to continue the way we've been doing it. I think we've gotten from 0 things on the agenda, and we've gotten some things to where we've gotten some compromise. There's some things that have been left off, but I like our process. I would say that we continue that. One of the things I bring up to the mayor is that it is not a choice once all council votes for new agenda items. Now, that don't mean that any council person can't send you an email and ask for it, and then you have that right to put it on or not. If we all vote for the new agenda item, it needs to be on the agenda, and that was one of the things the attorney said very clear. The second thing the attorney said is that he wasn't even approving the agenda, so I don't know when we had Attorney Kerwin, he never seen the agenda.
That's not true.
He didn't see all the agendas, so you pick and choose when you.
That's not true.
So I would recommend that we go through the new business as we always
Okay.
did, and so that if anybody
What's
has
the new,
anything.
what's the new business? Council? Where you at?
This is good. Oh, you go ahead.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we discuss and take action on, withholding, what's the word?
CO.
The permitting of COs until the city has hired a city engineer.
Oh, we could do it all at the end. Remember to approve,
Yeah.
So-
Okay, hold on, you
Did
got
she
that,
get-
Ms.
make-
Vicky? And plus, it's you,
Just
she been getting the
say-
stuff off the video.
Yeah, say-
What's the next item?
Did-
She got it.
So she could be clear, because we didn't.
I'll send it in the email in the morning.
Mine is to adopt, well, someone else can go, I want to get the right wording right.
Anything else? Oh, yeah, we wanna make sure we put the travel policy, we carry that over.
Discuss and take action on the zip code committee.
Okay.
Oh. Also, I got.
Oh, I got it.
What are we trying to do about the zip code?
I got mine.
There's nothing we can do for 10 years.
No, the census comes out in 2020, so we would have to have everything together for 2020, because that's when they start redoing the line.
It's really you would want to adopt.
It's every
a
10
census-
years.
You want to adopt a
Period.
census
Not
committee.
just-
In the every,
relevant.
in the every 0 year though.
It's correct. You
No,
wanna-
it's, what I'm saying is, it's 10 years from the last submission.
time you apply for it.
Yeah, it's not every 10 years, it's 10 years from the last time that the city did
Yeah, I'm
that
talking
and
about
was
two different
turned down by the postal service.
He's talking about the census, and you're talking about the zip code.
No,
he
I'm
said
talking
zip
about-
code.
I'm talking
Right,
about-
but the permitting process, we don't need to wait till that time, and so
No problem.
the question though is you're talking about the census, and so one of the things I had is I wanted to put on the agenda to adopt a census to a task force for the census.
Task
Because
force for the census, okay, next.
my other thing was to adopt the discuss, consider, and take action.
Is it an item number?
Yeah, well,
Can we
no.
come back to it?
Mm.
Okay. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Discuss, consider, and takes action on adopting Vera Veritas's development process for residential services and the checklist. Because we did the commercial, we need to do residential.
Okay, anything else?
Yep. Discuss, consider, and take action on the request for proposal form policy. Also, to discuss, I'm gonna send this in the email as well. to
Same.
discuss and take action on policy or agenda setting as well as, a timeline of when to submit, our request.
Are you gonna say specifically what section it is? The section 1.514.
Anything else?
Well, can I ask a question? So if we, cause I know you've been talking about having it written, so if we send this in a written email to Ms. Dickey, I mean, we're gonna say it out loud anyways, but if we also send it in a written email, so now you got it on camera and an email, there's no way it cannot be on the next agenda, right?
I would disagree. Because, well, let me tell you why. If you don't understand, listen. If the Open Meetings Act for posting, we're not violating state law if our city attorney says it's not clear because, for example, if there's one thing in there that would have made Dr. Brown come to the meeting, but it wasn't on there, and then we come and we take action on it, that's called illegal.
Okay, so if we say it now, who do I need to send it to make sure that the language is legal, so there's no doubt that it's gonna get on the next agenda?
I don't get what he's saying where it's legal, because the attorney worded that for us.
I know, but
And you don't have no documentation in which to show that.
And you know what? I don't need documentation for you. If I get it from the city attorney, that's all I need.
Yes,
It
sir.
doesn't need to come from you, Councilman.
Alright, that's why.
What's
we're
the
gonna
next
have
item?
Policy of time periods for each agenda item.
Okay?
I already said policy on the agenda setting, so that covers you. Discuss and take action on policy that says the city of Purview or mayor may only go out to a third party when city council has received proper notification through email that the contracted company cannot provide the services that is needed. Discuss, consider, and take action on Article 8.300, Noise Division 1 and 2, as well as application procedure.
You'll send
You
those
done?
in the email.
Yeah, all
Ms.
the
Dickey,
email.
you have those?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Anything else?
did
Anything else?
you already say the one with
No.
Okay. Discuss and take action on section 1.514 on the agenda in terms of when the agenda needs to be finished. Let's see.
Does that incorporate your submission period as well?
And
Yeah, in our
Because we don't want anything submitted after the
Yeah,
time
yeah,
period
yeah.
that you set.
In our
So
submission
make it-
period.
Make it clear. Okay, anything else?
Yeah, I got you. Then section 2.1, the zoning officer, and how a zoning officer is designated. Also,
Councilman, do me a favor. If you're just gonna go down reading the codes, why don't you just submit it in? He's reading code by
Yeah,
code.
he worked
Yeah.
on this.
Then why don't you submit it?
But
because
because
we may not vote on it, it might not never happen.
I'm still
Well,
saying,
you
I'm
can
still
vote
gonna
on
say
it.
it out
If it ain't right,
loud.
it ain't gonna happen.
So I'm still saying it out loud, section 3,
Well, no,
section
you are.
3.01.
Laws.
Can you hear me, Ms. Dickey? Yeah, so section 3.01, and how a development officer is designated. And that is my 30.
Anything else? Councilman?
I don't know if we can't do it.
I'm moving to approve all the new business for the upcoming city council meeting.
Second.
It's been properly moved that all the new business requests for the next council agenda be approved. Heard the motion, ready for the question.
Question.
All in favor?
Move to adjourn.
So move. Second.
No more business is automatic.